Yeah, knowing what I need to do and getting the best advice in the world oftentimes is not enough to get me going. And I know why, because I'm afraid, right? Fear is the core thing that keeps me from taking action. And I see it in clients as well. I was just working with someone yesterday who is an amazing coach and intuitive, and um, she can do for others and encourage others to reach beyond what they think is possible, to be bigger and brighter than they ever knew. And yet she was struggling with some of the ways in which she could do that for herself. And I could relate 100% while we were in that session. I was like, holy cow, this is the same things that I struggle with. And we really pulled back the layers on this. And we have what low levels of anxiety around what could happen if we show up 100% ourselves, if we show up in all of our gifts, right? It's scary because people might not think much of it. We might be rejected by it. There's judgment. But the reality is, when we are in our truth and we are showing up in all the things that we have to offer, or even exploring what those things may be and stumbling along the way, it doesn't matter what other people think. So I really took that session to heart, and I wanted to share with with you that it it takes courage and honesty and maybe even a little bit of support to start to pull back the layers of why we keep ourselves super busy and but not getting anything done, why we don't take real action into the things that we want to do that will make a real difference in our lives. And the stories, the programming, the cultural norms that we have been shaped by, and it's time to deprogram. It's time to take a look at what that is. And we don't have to know like the intense deep why, or really, um we don't have to dig in too much, a little bit. But what's really important is knowing who you want to be and how you can get there. And it takes little steps, right? It's not, at least for me, I'll speak for myself. Like, for me to have enduring, lasting change stick in my life, it takes time, it takes practice. And I take small little steps to practice who it is I want to be and how I want to show up. And, truthfully, recording a video and putting it out there, super scary for me. Sending my newsletter once a week, it's scary for me. But as I do it, I'm telling myself, I'm like, whoa, I can feel the resistance. I can feel this is a little scary for me. Aha, this is my growth moment. Lean in. This is where I become more me. This is where I explore what's going on so that I can show up more for myself, so that other people have permission around me to show up for themselves too. We lead by example. If we're leading by hiding in the shadows, it's going to make other people uncomfortable, and they're not going to step forward either. So be you, be 100% you. And if you're anything like me, you're figuring out who that is. You're figuring out what that looks like. But the true self is ready, waiting, cheering, just excited for us to be not feeling the anxiety and fear anymore, and being courageous, and being that with love and compassion for the world, because that's what we need right now.